Hello, this is Susan Gerbic speaking to you today about guerrilla skepticism on Wikipedia. Today I'm going to entertain you with a little piece of the drama that happens behind the scenes on Wikipedia. Normally you're able to read this for yourself, even without being logged into Wikipedia, but in the example I'm about to give, the conversation has been sent to the archives. When Wikipedia editors want to discuss improving a page, they hold their conversation on the talk page. This is a blue tab on the upper left side of every Wikipedia page. This is where we can kind of let our professional guard down and get to the bare bones about the page. Remember that all types edit Wikipedia, believers, skeptics, and all those in between. The exchanges are quite interesting and can make the reading of the actual page much more enjoyable. It's not all about edit wars over capitalization or how many spaces go after a period. I wanted to take you over to the Sylvia Browne Wikipedia talk page, but as I said, most of the conversation has been archived. Thankfully, I seem to have a lot of the interactions saved on the very first blog I wrote for this guerrilla skepticism project, and I'll include the link in the show notes. So here are some of the more juicy exchanges, just to prove Wikipedia editors are human, and in my opinion, skeptics, even though they may not identify as such. These are quoted from the 2011 Sylvia Browne Wikipedia page, and this is a discussion between several people. Supporter. Rather than removing critical material, why not just add more supportive material? As long as it can be cited, it should be fine. Editor. The thing is, though, there are many referenced and verifiable facts that show her failure as a medium and clairvoyant, and how many of them that show her success? Oh yes, I remember. Bugger all. And then someone else answered the question of maybe we should add more weight to the article to make it more even-handed. The editor said, "This is absurd. Your idea of weight is a destruction of reality. If you look at the article for suicide, you don't see an argument that more positive effects of it should be added for weight. You won't find people arguing that the sex abuse article should have more positive points made either. If a person's public life overwhelmingly consists of fraudulent activities, it is disingenuous to try and alter reality in an article by intentionally weighing it down with positives and acting to remove the negatives." Supporter. Sylvia is notorious, yes, to a certain audience, but she's also written book after book that have all made it to the New York Times bestseller status, as well as thousands of fans on online social networks, indicating that a separate group of people find sufficient validation in her work. Who are any of us to say what is obvious when so many people support her and so many people do not? She needs to be represented fairly for both her successes and failures. As this article stands, it's still negative to a neutral reader. Editor. That would be false balance again. Wikipedia isn't about balancing information from fans and detractors. It's about verifiable information from reliable sources. It's obvious what's right and what's wrong when the many people who support her are fans and the many people who do not are people with training, education, experience that clues them into her tricks and low rate of success. Supporter. It's beyond pathetic. This whole thing needs a rewrite. It's so negative and Brown bashing. How could this have gone on so long without action being taken? Editor. How so? Her claims are extraordinary, and the reason for her notability are those claims. It seems most, if not all, serious sources that look at those claims critically have seen no indication of them actually being true. As such, the biography should definitely be written to reflect that her claims have serious scrutiny. So I hope I've interested you enough, dear listeners, to join in the discussion and maybe join my Wikipedia team. Write to us at gsowteam@gmail.com. If nothing else, I hope the next time you're reading a Wikipedia article, you will take a look at the talk page. One more thing. Follow Skeptic Action on Facebook, Twitter, or Google+ for your one-a-day activism that keeps pseudoscience at bay. Thank you.